like so far, trailing 4-0. Iverson with the lob for Carter. A taste of what he did last night.
He made in a regular game. Iverson, what a tremendous play here. The backdoor slam, and you talked about it, Bob. What the show that Vince Carter put on last night in the slam dunk.
Eddie Jones out of the pack with it, looking ahead for Carter. Watch out. Air Canada slams it down. Jason Kidd with the dish to Kevin Garnett. Now he has it back. Behind the back to O'Neal. Left hands it up. Now the putback. And there's a foul. It's offensive on Shaq in the full-out minutes. There's obviously no coaching here.
Well, let's take a look of Vince Carter one time again in the open floor. This is what the people pay to see. This is a little bit of what you saw last night.
Allen Iverson fakes the pass. Shaq sluts it away. No goaltend. Play from Carter back to Hill at midcourt. Are you following all this?
I'm listening good, Bob.
Here's Iverson from Carter. Count it plus the foul.
I'm letting you do your thing because there's so much action going on here. These guys are having a great time. Allen Iverson drives to the basket. I thought it was goaltending, just a slam by Shaq, and then the behind-the-back wrap-around pass out of the double team, the degree of difficulty play. And yeah, they could be resting somewhere over the break. They are into this.
Kidd's lob for Garnett.
Today. Spectacular play on the baseline, the reverse dunk from Iverson, the little 360.
Kobe Bryant finds an opening. Swatted away by Mourning, who leads the league in blocked shots. Kobe's got it back for the slam. 2 years ago at Madison Square Garden.
Mutombo plays him straight up. He just takes his time and buries the little hook.
Grant Hill threw the whistle, got the bounce, comes to the line.
This last summer to work on his game. This is the great part of his game, the slashing and the cutting. But what he's done, he's added a three-point shot. He's now over an 80% free throw shooter. I hope you don't think you're going to see the ball today. Just rebound and have fun.
Mutombo double team. Shaq swatted it away. That has the uncontested rebound. The lob intended for Shaq almost went in the basket. Shaq cleans up the mess.
How about the awareness of Bubba get a dunk, and he realized he can't get it, so watch him. He plays his ball for the carom. He sees it, great hands, reaches out, and then does what he does best, power dunk inside. And you're watching the NBA All-Star Game on NBC.
Oh, hey, he told me every time I go to the hole, throw a lob, he want to try to tear the goal down. So I'm coming to the hole. I see him, so I'm throwing the lob. Hey, I'll take a turnover. Oh.
And now Allen with the steal. To Robinson, and the two Bucks team up to slice the lead to 1.
You can see the ball handling his senior year in college.
Ray Allen can't connect on the three. Finley takes the lob from Payton and lays it in.
The quickness to steal, reading the passing lane. He picks off Chris Webber's pass. Eyes up, looks away from the defense. The nice pass to Glenn Robinson. And then Gary Payton's going to come back the other way. So familiar. And Michael Finley with a great catch and a nice little finger roll for the finish. Kevin Garnett likes it.
Rasheed Wallace brings it in. Wallace is Portland's only All-Star. Ray Allen with the steal. Kidd trying to head him off, but Allen takes it home for the emphatic slam.
Played the passing lane beautifully that time.
Here's Kobe's fadeaway. Weber trying to follow and can't. Now it's Garnett. And finally Weber stuffs it home. Iverson pops it out to Allen. Allen's off with that one. Mourning is there on the offensive glass.
Now that's right there is Zoe in a microcosm. Just a relentless player. That was just hustle and sheer energy and power. Ray Allen's going to miss this jump shot, and Zoe just wants this ball more than anybody else. He goes in there, rips it away, and goes up with power and authority over Rasheed Wallace, who's a terrific defensive player.
Rebound. Stackhouse for Allen, and Ray Allen blows the dunk. Shaquille O'Neal enjoying this part of it. Goes all the way. Stackhouse back. Broken up by Duncan. Here's Kidd. Allen's the only man back. The dish to Shaq. Look out below. Couple. It's 54-50 if you're keeping track, which is hard to do in this one. Iverson spins around a fallen Kidd. Behind the back to Carter.
large little finger roll by Shaquille O'Neal. And then Shaq, this time, this is more Shaquille-like. Jason Kidd takes it in. Ray Allen is back. He says, I'm getting out of the way here. Look out below from Shaquille O'Neal. Vince Carter running the lane. And the most impressive thing about this play was the catch. Watch the play. He reaches behind him, catches, goes around Garnett, and the beautiful finish. Like a ballet dancer right here. Vince Carter, we see the slams this time, the beautiful finger rolls fading away from the defense.
Here's Iverson.
2 minutes.
On the move, Shaq knocks it away again, his third block. Here comes Kobe sprinting back for Garnett.
You know, Bob, that is so good. These guys are against 2 or 3 block, Bob. That's not going to discourage him. He's going to come back for more.
Kidd lobbed it up there for Shaq.
The speed of Kobe Bryant on this play. Ray Allen tracking him down, but look at the catch here, and then the beautiful finish as he gets his steps together. But those are the things, you know, his team are not primary offensive options. He's doing what that team needs to win. For them to be a championship team, they're going to have to get another score. There's no question. Guy goes for it. He lays it in the basket.
Iverson, last couple of seconds, lays it off to Vince Carter, and that Grant Hill, Duncan guarding him. Mourning, working on Shaq. Nice move to lose him.
Actually got... Look at the look on Vince Carter's face trying to hold him out.
Well, they came over and doubled, and Garnett was free. Kidd with the lob intended for Duncan, and he banked it in.
That's got to be a three-point basket right there.
Yes, it does. Absolutely. Bryant.
Well, if they credit this to Jason Kidd, as the PA announcer did, it's got to be a three-point basket. You see as this ball goes up, actually he guides that ball into the basket. So that's either a three-point basket or offensive goaltending.
It's the former. They count it as a three-pointer. Iverson on the wing. Goes past O'Neal and finds Mourning.
I think we've seen that in Georgetown over the...
Back comes the East. Hill lobs it up to no one in particular. Shaq has it all to himself.
A Shaq slam.
Garnett rebounds Mourning's miss. Kidd to Shaq. Give him plenty of room. He's got 16.
You know, it's amazing, Bob, and what he's done for his team this year.
Jason Kidd at high speed. Duncan.
And Duncan from Jason Kidd.
You got Timmy right there.
Kobe with a hook.
A little sky hook by Kobe. Bringing out the Kareem.
And he points at Magic Johnson. Kidd from Garnett. KG's got it back. And it's rejected resoundingly by Mourning. Grant Hill.
Third period. First it's going to be Shaquille O'Neal out on the wing on the break. We've seen this about 3 or 4 times today with the monster dunk by Shaq. And then Kobe says, get me in the basket here, get me in the post. Magic, this little baby hook is for you. This way he used to do it over Kevin McHale, wasn't it, against Boston? He runs down the floor, he acknowledges, he says, I know the history of the Lakers. Magic, I've seen you do that before.
Game 4 of the '87 Finals, one of the biggest shots in NBA history. You're watching the All-Star Game on NBC. The $6,000 difference is a petty cash poker game for Michael. Here's Bryant.
Kobe from Jason for...
Bryant spinning. Handing to Shaq.
Shaq from Kobe.
And he's got 18. Mourning is there to give them a fresh 24. Returns it to Grant for the slam.
33 from 33. Grant Hill.
Here's Shaq. Try it again. And this time he makes sure.
Poor Jerry Stackhouse, he better...
Iverson, the lob underneath for Stackhouse, who finishes it.
How about last night, Jerry Stackhouse? Watch Shaquille O'Neal now. He's going to spin, actually goes back the other way, misses it. Now watch him come down on Jerry Stackhouse, just pummels him with his left shoulder. Stack says, what hit me? And then Allen Iverson back the other way. Coming on the fast break, you see the alley-oop pass. And a great finish there by Jerry Stackhouse. He could have used him as a prop last night in the slam dunk competition.
9.6. 9.6 on that 360. 9.6. It was almost a 10.
You gotta do a 360, huh?
No, that was a 252nd. Yeah, 257, almost 360.
Bring it out. telling my boys, you got like, shoot. I'm like, shoot. Then you got some of that
Throughout the game, fans can hear live, continuous audio. Ray Allen back in. Inbounds to Stackhouse. Quickly to the hoop for the reverse.
Wow. How about Jerry Stackhouse taking it to the other side? Exactly where his teammate Glenn Robinson was on the floor.
The East has its first lead in the waning seconds of the third. Webber to Duncan, and it's tied again.
The guy is an unbelievable pass for Chris Webber sees so many double teams. This time he wraps it around, and Tim Duncan does a nice job cutting to the basket. The great finish and blocker.
Here's Payton with the left hand. Webber with the follow at the buzzer. Got it!
Playing with more energy this time. The first time he came in, he wasn't really into the game.
The West will take a 2-point lead into the fourth.
Great little fading jump shot that time by Chris Webber. The soft touch, the kind rim. Two nice back-to-back plays in a row by Chris Webber.
Let's go.
That's a tough crowd there, Bob. Don't come.
Payton's pass swatted away by Houston. He's got Allen on the wing, but Ray Allen can't hit. His teammate Glenn Robinson can on the follow.
Gary Payton here with this little soft pass, and Allen Houston with the steal. He's going to take the ball to the basket. Nice little dish off to Ray Allen, who missed a tough shot, but his teammate Glenn Robinson with a sensational finish running the floor. That's why you never give up on the play.
A 3-game losing streak in the midseason classic. Garnett recovers it and gets it to Rasheed Wallace.
Allen Houston was trying to take the foul there, just couldn't get it.
Shake move on Duncan. Takes him inside and hits the slam. Garnett is tied up by Alonso, who had no choice.
On the little penetrating dribble here, Allen Houston gives him a little bump, and you see Tim Duncan there with the follow-up. And what does Shaq have to say about this?
Keep it high. Big fundamentals. big fundamentals.
Well, fundamentals, first of all, would not be. It's out for Houston.
He just cannot buy a shot today.
We're in the last 3 minutes. Kidd, big lob. Bryant!
You know, the ball goes up. It's like a feeding frenzy. 3 guys go for the alley-oop. I'm surprised we haven't had any mid-air collisions. The guy's break. You're going to see his quickness. He loves that baseline. Here's the alley-oop. Duncan and he both go for it, and Duncan says, I'm getting out of the way because Kobe wants this one. Jason Kidd said, who wants it? Duncan or Kobe? Kobe says, it's my turn this time.
The West leads by 13. It's the biggest lead of the game.
It looks like they're going to have the best record if they can win with their home-laden schedule here at the end. And there's Rasheed right there in the end. A little bit of the talent that we have seen in the past from him. But
Garnett, little flip to Duncan, and Duncan scores. He's got 24. Once again, the final score from the 49th NBA All-Star Game. The West 137 and the East 126. Join us next weekend for a full slate of NBA on NBC action. Saturday's coverage starts with showtime at 3 Eastern. Then you'll see either the Pacers against the Knicks or the Pistons and the Jazz. On Sunday, a doubleheader. After a regional game begins the day at 3 Eastern, the Lakers head to Philadelphia to battle the 76ers in the second game. Coming up next on most of these NBC stations, it's Homicide, the movie. For Doug Collins, Ahmad Rashad, Jim Gray, and the rest of our NBA on NBC crew, I'm Bob Costas. You've been watching the NBA All-Star Game on NBC. And from Oakland, good night, everybody.